Alright guys, so making a video like as promised. I want to talk about the whole Gakpo situation. So if you guys are not aware, Liverpool have now secured the services of Gakpo, Gakpo from PSV for basically 37 million pounds bid with a 30 million pound add-on, guaranteed by the way. And I just want to say this to United fans, yeah. How do you feel? Because amongst the talks of you guys replacing your owners, blah, blah, your biggest rival has taken basically your biggest target. he was the biggest target. Last season, they attempted to sign him. Gakpo came out in Dutch media saying how he wanted the United move. It was close, but the clubs couldn't agree with you. Yeah? Let me just tell you like this, yeah? So, I found out the news that there was advanced talks from obviously the GOAT, Fabrizio, and that was within, I think, just before the second half started. So within 45 minutes of football, yeah, Liverpool have beaten United to their summer signing or to their at least the January signing or the biggest target. Within 45 minutes of football. How do you guys feel? 1 minute it was advanced, second half finishes, and I hear, here we go, from Fabrizio. How do you feel? You got to give it to Liverpool. They move so quick with transfers, fam. Their transfer business is so quick, bro, and swift. It's just mind-boggling how they get things done, fam. But yeah, United are in the midst of finding new owners. The current CEO can't be asked to buy anybody, and then instead overpays someone in Anthony. You know, it's insane to think that Gakpo was actually close to signing for Southampton. Or was it Leeds? I think it was Leeds and Southampton, but Southampton was the closest. Just deep it, fam. How do you guys feel? Man was coming on Dutch media saying he wanted United move. It was close. This and that. He said that, you know, he was unhappy. He even said he was unhappy when the move didn't happen, fam. Man was desperate, fam. Desperate to go to United, only for your biggest rival to take him under your nose within 45 minutes of football. This is deadline day moves, fam. You know when you hear deadline days, yeah, and you hear the players already having a medical? Within 45 minutes of football. So let's say now, yeah, so Arsenal scored 3 goals in 60 minutes, yeah? So let's say with that 60 minutes, yeah, frees were agreed, everything agreed, and at the end of it, it was just signed by Gakpo himself. And PSV even come out on Twitter saying that they've reached an agreement and he's going to be sold. Fabrizio even had time within that 45 minutes to edit a Liverpool shirt on man. He edited a Liverpool shirt on Gakpo and tweeted it. All within 45 minutes, fam. And you guys were dilly-dallying throughout the whole transfer window. Because it was clear that you wanted him. You guys wanted him before you got Anthony. That's what makes it even more funnier. It's like you overpaid 100 million for Anthony just to be twirling around the football. and your first target, your primary target, he was Gakpo. He was begging to go to United, basically. He was begging, bro. Only for Liverpool to snatch him up within 45 minutes of football. 45 minutes of football it took for Liverpool to get the deal done. Signed, sealed, delivered, fam. Or yet to be delivered because he will travel to do his medical in the next coming days, according to Fabrizio. How do you feel? This is an embarrassment. This is embarrassing. You guys wanted Gakpo from the beginning of last summer. Not last summer, sorry. From the beginning of the summer, you guys wanted Gakpo. Then you switched over because apparently it was too high. Just to overpay for Anthony. and within 45 minutes, fam. Now, maybe I'm just exaggerating. Maybe it's not 45 minutes. But maybe it took, obviously, maybe it was something that happened maybe even a week ago. But even if that's still the case, even if it was a week, 72 hours, whatever, they did it so quick. Man said, here we go. And Arsenal scored the third goal. Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb, man? That's probably not correct. That's probably not chronologically correct. But it's still within 45 minutes a game of football. United have lost Gakpo, their biggest transfer target this season. It was, and I don't want to hear it because, especially the fact that Ronaldo left, you needed a striker. He's come out and said that we need a striker. And Gakpo's not really a striker, let's have it right. But that's what he wants to play him as. He can play as our centre forward. He did it for the Dutch. How do you feel? This is embarrassing. It's totally embarrassing. They have just done a deadline day on your biggest target. A man moved, fam. You know, when I was telling my brother this year, he was like, oh, you know, the player wants to come to United, you know? So, you know, it's just, they can make a bid, but the player doesn't want to come. He won't come. But he still went. He signed it, fam. Personal, what do you call it? Personal agreement was not going to be an issue. He signed the thing. Gakpo signed the thing for Liverpool, fam. Oh, but because Jadon Sancho scored against Liverpool and made Van Dijk stand as a statue, oh yeah, Man United are back. Let me tell you something right now. The only how, yeah, Man United can get players is either they've worked on the Ten Hag or no other team is in for him. That's it. Nobody sees Man United as a prospect like that, fam. Yeah, they're one of the biggest clubs in the world. Yeah, they're the biggest club in England. But you're shit. Nobody wants to play for you. You don't even know if you're going to have the same owners next week. Just hanging on to the point where Man United are going to get bought by Amazon or Apple. What? Nobody wants to walk into that. You know? Because what people don't understand is, similarly to what happened with what's his name? I forgot his name now. Tuchel. Is that when you have a new owner, their style of play, the way they want to play, is different. So you don't know. The way you play football might not be the way the owners want to play football. And then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? International football are based on club football. You know how much it means to players to play for the country. Did I want that? It's a shambles, that club. No, you guys don't understand it. Maybe I'm just exaggerating here, but this is from what I've seen on Twitter. Chronologically, it all happened within 45 minutes of the Arsenal West Ham game in the second half. That's insane. He begged to go to United, and yet he chose Liverpool. Man United are above Liverpool. I think by how many points is it? I think by 4 points. That doesn't sound right. No, I think by 2 points actually. It's not even that far off, but apparently Man United having a good season. But anyway, and Liverpool having a shitty season, I don't know. You just got to deep it, bro. It speaks mad volumes on your structure of your club and how your operations of the club, the ambitions of your club. It's dreadful. You have to be angry. It's embarrassing. Within 45 minutes of football, your biggest target has been snatched by your biggest rival. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing, fam. They thought they had fucking Van der Sar that was going to hold him for him, like they did for Lisandro Martinez. Nah. Time wasting. Liverpool get the shit done quick. Don't waste no money. And do you know what's even crazier, bro? It's that the person that is negotiating for Liverpool is leaving by the end of this season. But he said, even though I brought my resignation, I will still do my job because that is the culture of the club. Do you know how mad that is? Liverpool just came back. They're still in Birmingham, by the way. Just finished beating Aston Villa 3-1. Yeah. Man, them as they were playing, they were going to make official bids. You see, this is the difference. Even Arsenal, 15 minutes before kickoff, we hear that we submitted a bid. We submitted a bid, and if Fabrizio confirms it, I think after the game kind of started. This is what you talk about ambition. When you have ambition and you want your team, talk is cheap, fam. When you want your team to be the best and you want you to be back on top, this is the kind of movements you make. You make them silent ones. You grab the player that is a hot prospect and you just pay the money. United are not like Brighton or Wolves or Bournemouth, but they behave like it. They behave like it. They've just signed Gakpo for 50 million. That's despite, yeah, his tournament and his goals this season. His goals and assists, he's just contribution this season. I think he's got like 1 in 1. It's insane. As in 1 goal and assist in every game. Like, it's just insane. That's despite that. When you guys could have probably gotten in for what, maybe 45 million without no add-ons. Or 40 million, no add-ons. Insane. Just pay the money. You know, man, them are saying, I'm hearing United fans saying, oh, but if we get guys signed by Jeff or Apple or Manchester. No. It all comes from the operation. It don't matter what owners you have. If you have an owner who's rich, that's great. But if you don't have ambition, it means jack shit. And people might say, oh, you know, it's better to have a new owner than and not know than continue this club, this current management. And I understand that, you know, be careful what you wish for, kind of thing, isn't it? That's what it is. But at the same time, like, it all comes from the fans. It does. It really does. Like, United fans think that their name enough should show ambition. No. It all also comes from those fans. You cry out. I see this United, these couple of games, oh yeah, it's Ronaldo's fault. Or it's the Glazers, oh, but when they score and Ronaldo scores a goal, they're forgetting their number scarves at home. No unification. You have to straighten time from the fans, because at the end of the day, that is your club. United fans have to blame. I was the biggest blame comes to the owners, because they're just a shambles. Like, I don't even know how many times they've visited Old Trafford. Like, I don't even know how long has it been since you guys won a trophy, since 2017, and gets with Jose Mourinho, you're apparently your worst manager. You know, it just speaks volumes. You know, no trophy in 5 years. It's insane. As that size of United, it's insane. And they didn't want to spend the money, dilly-dallying, and then ever paying for a shittier guy. Just those 12 in the ball. Skunked. It's mad embarrassing, man. You guys should be ashamed of your club. And I'm guessing there's going to be protests now against the owners. Oh, like my club. Oh. They're already going, big man. They're already going, and I best believe it's not because of you. Best believe that now, it's not because of you. I don't know what it is for, but it's definitely not because they've been pushed up to. 100%. I'd be interested to see what the real reason is, that if anybody has any information about that. But you should be angry. It should be hurt. It's insane that your biggest rival has taken your biggest transfer target under your nose in 45 minutes. It's insane. You should not be happy with that at all. Honestly. It's just, yeah. I just wanted to make this video because I just found it so funny, fam. Because literally, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. It was half time. Just check my phone just to see what my man them are saying. You know what I'm saying? Like the Arsenal fans, to see what they're saying about the game. You know how it is. And I see in my feed, Fabrizio said that we're in advanced talks. I'm like, I say no more. I show my brother. He's like, alright, cool. Ain't gonna mean much because the guy wants to go to Man United. I come out now, ask me 3-1, boom. Go back on Twitter and see what the man them are saying again. And I see, here we go. And I'm like, yeah, what? To the point when you had time to edit. He edited the Liverpool shirt on him, on Gakpo, all within 45 minutes. Deadline day moves, fam. Deadline day moves over a team, over a club that took all someone not to get him. That is incredible. That is incredibly embarrassing. Incredibly embarrassing. It would have been so much sweeter if it was Southampton. Southampton just went back again and said, you know what, he's 15 minutes, boom. That would be so much funnier, fam. It's sad, bro. It's a sad day for United fans. I think you got to really take a look at yourself and see where you are, because what does that mean now for your target? Do you go for Memphis? Do you do that, Barcelona are going to China, selling for 5 million this January. Do you go for João Felix? Will you come to them? Because Arsenal are also interested. Does he go to United? Probably not. If you had to choose. Chelsea are reportedly also interested. It's mad because you needed a striker. You made that big decision to sack Ronaldo. You had to do that anyway. It's not even a decision. Like, a decision was made for you as soon as you made that interview. So I'm not gonna give you credit there, to be honest, because it just had to do that. You're a company at the end of the day. Anyone that slams any worker that has to put the information in the club, it has to be sacked. It just is what it is. But why did he make that video? Why did he make that interview? Sorry, because he also cares about the club and he's also been exposing how your operations are. Look, it's funny, don't get me wrong, like, I sound very serious here. I actually find it so funny, and I'm keep laughing at United because it's just funny, fam. Like, how does that happen within 45 minutes? You got to actually deep that. And yeah, like I said, maybe it's not 45 minutes, but from what I see on my timeline, it was 45 minutes, fam. And when BBC say it, when they say it, it's done. When BBC say it, it's done. So it's just I wonder how you guys feel, man. I really do. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say, but this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't be happening. How long can you claim you are one of the biggest clubs in the world? Yeah, you cannot make transfers. You make transfers like in the Championship or in the N-Power League. It's disgraceful. And then what's going to happen is that because you're desperate, I believe what people say where they say there's a United tax. But imagine a United tax plus your urgency. Because everybody knows that you need a striker now. So what does that mean? It's going to add another 20 million that shouldn't happen. It's just... I don't know what that was mean for them. I mean, I've done a tour. I don't really care. I'm not a United fan. I just find this really, really funny, and that their biggest transfer target got swept under their nose within 45 minutes of game of football. It's sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet and embarrassing. Talking about transfers though, Modric apparently we've bid 40 million with £50 million add-on. So that takes the 55 million euros. It looks like it's going to be rejected. That's the sounds of it. But there is an expectation that that the deal will get done. And I don't really understand how I don't understand how transfers can happen without transfer window. I find that really weird. Isn't that like, what's the point of having transfer window then if you can get things done? Like Nkunku's deal was done, you know. In fact, even Nkunku, I just realised, Nkunku is not going to Chelsea. What a target that would have been for United as well. That's what I'm saying. You've got to move fast, man. Operations, you know. But anyways, like I was saying, like, you know, I'm really intrigued to see how our transfer window, or some transfer window plays out, because I don't think, you know, because Teta said he wants to maximise every transfer window, and that basically nobody's safe. You know, Saka and Martinelli scored today, but that's the positions that we want to fill up, you know. So I'm really interested to see that. You know, the talks of Joao Felix is concrete. Fabrizio actually confirmed that it is concrete. There is interest there. There have been talks, but you know, nothing's concrete yet like that. You know, in terms of making bids or making a plan to make a bid. So I'm really, really intrigued to see how we do. Tielemans is another player that has been appreciated a lot, you know, since like last season. Let's be honest. And he's not signing that deal, so that will be interesting, you know. Yeah, I'm really, really intrigued. This might be one of the most intriguing transfer windows of Arsenal history. Especially knowing that we have a title to fight for. But yeah. But back in United, tell me how you guys feel. Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments, bro, how you guys feel. Because it is something that you should be angry with. I'm just thinking about this, if, as an Arsenal perspective, if this had happened, you know, I remember how I felt when Tottenham took Basuma for 25 million and how pissed I was with that. And he wasn't even our transfer window target. And I'm just thinking about if Jesus went to like Spurs or Chelsea, you know, when that was our biggest target, how would I feel? I'd have been fuming. I'm literally I'm putting your shoes in my shoes. And I'm just thinking, I'll be absolutely livid. You know, imagine like this Murdoch guy now, yeah? Clearly our biggest transfer target, yeah? As been reported by the Athletic and Fabrizio. And then Spurs just go and get him. I would be fuming. I would be so angry, fam. And that's why I'm really interested to see how you guys feeling, because I'm sure you guys are feeling the same way. You know, it's disrespectful to your club that your owners do not believe that they don't need to act in support of your club. It's insane. They're taking your money and they're dilly-dallying with it with somebody that they need. It's insane. I wonder how you guys will. Let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to say this because it's just mad funny to laugh at United. It is, isn't it? Like, let's have it right. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how you guys see this, how United fans take this news. I know you have to be crushed. I know you're crushed, bro. And obviously other fans on lower, just let me know how you guys feel. Let me know your transfer plans as well. You know, your team's transfer plans. I'm really interested to see that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all of that. Arsenal, don't let me down, yeah? Just don't let me down. I'm pretty much don't let me down with the transfer window. United fans, better. But yeah, take care, like, subscribe. Love you all. Peace.